Hi all you beautiful people. I feel this, I want to share this with you. I'm going to read a channeling for you in a minute. It's very windy today, so I'll be sitting in here. And it's sort of come to my mind a few times the last couple of days about the media, and I feel I should share this with you. So, you know how there's so many things happening on the earth, and we're used to the media spreading the news, and the news that makes money is the bad news. So, and I don't watch the media, I don't follow the media. I hear sometimes I hear something, but otherwise I'm just in my own space, and just the people who contact me, and I just want to share this with you. It feels really good. And as I see it, earthquakes, hurricanes, death, murder, rape, whatever, tragedies have happened on earth always. It's always been that there have been, even a little child who's being hurt, molested, is a tragedy. And is that a smaller tragedy than an earthquake? You can't measure it. So as I see it, it is actually very dangerous for us to keep following what the media brings to us. And if you feel this in your heart that maybe you should let it go, I would really suggest it to you. Maybe just sort of wind down. So maybe just see it every second day and just sort of wind it down, and maybe finally you feel you can just let it go completely. Because I feel I can work much more for the light and for good things, and I feel much better when I'm not thinking about these things. And we feel very much that we should involve ourselves, because otherwise we're not a caring person. But I really, really believe this is not true. Because what happens is, see, in old times when these earthquakes happened, people around the earthquake would know, and they would all involve themselves because there was something they could help with. So it's natural that this happens. But it was not known on the other side of the world, because how could they get the information other than they maybe felt some things happening where they were. And when we get information that we can do nothing about other than pray, many of us are being very much held down in our energy, and most of us go into a fear space. And what, of course, happens when you're in a fear space, you're in darkness. And really, looking from outside and very practically, the more people that are in darkness, the more hurricanes we're going to get. So that's just a fact. The more you're in the darkness, the more you're contributing to more darkness. So it's not healthy for us, as I see it, the way the media works. And yeah, so it's a good idea to just let it go, to just completely let it go. And if you want to watch the media, you can use it in a very spiritual and very powerful way, because everything around us is mirroring us. So if it's a world leader, if it's a tragedy, sense what is it that's actually is being mirrored in you. So if somebody's very aggressive or stupid, it can be very hard, but it's a good idea to bring it back to yourself and say, where am I acting stupid in my life? Maybe the stupid thing about you is that you're actually turning on the news all the time. And when you turn that off, you can see that that's what you really had to learn. Because what's aggravating you and what you think is stressful, if you can get to the theme of it, it's actually it's profound teachings for you about your own self-development. So when we see stupidity, let's say stupidity in our life around us, come back into your own life and ask, where is there stupidity in my own life? And it all comes down to not loving ourselves enough. But if we can see, where is it in my own life, and how can I change, and how can I let this go from myself, you are doing the most powerful job you can, because you're doing the inner work, and that this is where all the power is. So I just wanted to share this with you. Yeah. So while I read this channel, I thought maybe we can look into the garden some way or the other, just to see how we can get out there. And you can see it's windy, noisy, a real autumn day. Yeah, I think we'll just see this angel while I'm reading. And this is actually from Judas. I am Judas Iscariot, and I have a few things to tell you today. First of all, you have reached the critical mass, and large changes are on the way on your earth. It will not take long before we can meet on our earth again. There is a great expectation in the air, and I can hear how the birds chirp out their songs at the top of their voices. You have done an extraordinary job within yourselves, dear light workers. It is thanks to this that a large part of humanity now open up their sleepy eyes and start to view their reality as it really is. They start to understand that they can form their own reality and live better and happier lives. We are many who move among you now. It is a joy to see so many hearts on their way to open up and take in the light in their lives. It is like seeing the world with completely new eyes. It is a world with a golden shine around it. Do you not think nature around you shines a little more intensely and makes you happier in your mind? It is then that you understand that your heart is starting to open up. You receive all the energies that are flowing towards you now, and the portal of your heart is opening a little more all the time. It is now that it is starting, dear children on earth. It is now that your dreams can be fulfilled. It is now that your lives just become better and better. The hour of freedom has rung, and your soul is getting to work with all it has. It transforms the grey everyday life to a large festival day for you and those that come with you. These are wonderful times that have started, my dear friends on earth. It is now that you will make your earth and yourselves healthy and strong again. You will receive all the help you need. Just put the shovel in the ground and everything will run just as you have wished and longed for. Earth's long old structures have started to fall, and new ones have been built that will take their place. Everything will go very smoothly, dear earthlings, as the hour has struck. You who are very sensitive can feel that you already are on the new earth, as both of them now exist simultaneously, and it is only an hour away before all is changed. Do not take this as a specific hour of the clock, but understand that I measure it with the infinite time that exists in the universe. You just need to understand that it is near, and it is high time to look after your house and take in love into your hearts. It is time to open the heart now, dear children on earth. The light shines strongly now, and there is no place to hide any longer. It is best to take the bull by the horn and meet yourself in your whole nakedness. Understand that all you have done or not done is forgiven, and that our Father, Mother God stands with open arms to receive you. It is the time for all the near and dear that always have been all around you. Understand that you are loved beyond your understanding, and that the light always has been in your heart. You are perfectly created by Mother, Father God, and He, she will never abandon you. Our dear God will wait in all eternity for your return, and this you have heard in earlier messages. Let the light shine into your heart now, dear children, and discover the love within yourself. Let it grow strong, and then take it with you out and share it with others who are on the way to open their hearts. The time is now, dear children on earth. There is no other time than now. However, it is important that you open your hearts now, as the new time of love and light has started. We send you our light to your hearts in order to speed up the process so that your portals can open today, the day that is today. I leave you with much light and love in my heart that I send on to you. Judas. See you, my friend.